Hi, this is Nick Millington, leader of the Safety Task Force. Just checking in today. I just wanted to say a few words about the risk of open line working. The bridge behind me, and you have to excuse me because there's a train on it as I speak now. On the bridge behind me, a gentleman called Barry Lane was struck and killed 30 years ago. And that happened right at the start of my career, and I remember it vividly. Jack and Barry were working on an open railway line. They stopped to have their lunch right behind me here, and then went back to work after lunch, and Barry was struck and killed. We have up until the point of Margam in 2019, we had about 70 near misses a year. About 160 of our colleagues were involved in near misses. And a near miss is literally you're 10 seconds away from being killed. That's it, or less than 10 seconds. And I just wanted to talk to you about near misses and the risk of near misses. The chart on this, beside me here on this footage, shows you for the last 2 years how near misses have happened, the causation, and it's really clear to show that the most common cause of near miss is with lookout warning or louse warning. You can see the huge spike in causation, and a related factor is obviously speed. So we've got to, the work of the task force, we've got to act to reduce unassisted lookout working, because it is a risk that is very high. I mean, if you add to that risk as well the number of incidents that happen, for instance, on Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays. The chart that's beside me now, you can see that a disproportionate amount of near misses also happen on midweek mornings, and certainly between Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's a fact that in the last 12 years, the railway fatalities where track workers have been struck by a train, they've happened on Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays, and the risk is very prominent. You add to that, work that takes place around S&C or on the approaches to stations, and the risk goes higher again. So our focus in the task force has been really to analyse safety information, safety data, and put together some really tangible material where you can all have a look at it. You can all have a look at the risk related to the work that you plan and you deliver, and you can have discussions in your teams, perhaps discussions with your families. If you work with unassisted lookout or louse, human forms of warning, you are 30 times more likely to have a near miss than even with the most basic forms of green zone, like a simple line block. It's a massively greater risk. So do have these safety conversations with your team. It's really important that you do. The work of the task force, we're not banning unassisted lookout working. What we are looking to do is find you much safer ways to do your work and protect that work, and make sure that we provide that really safe plan and that really the equipment that you need to do your work in the safest possible way. As I stand here now, in the last 12 months, we've reduced near misses by 50%. So where we used to have 70 a year, we now only have somewhere in the region of about 30. So that's a massive reduction, but we are still having near misses, and the sad events of February the 9th clearly show us that we are literally less than 10 seconds away from something bad happening. And it is literally with open railways, that split second lapse of concentration, or that split second error that is the difference between people getting home safe and something terrible happening. So I hope you've enjoyed my update today. Next week I'm on, like I've said before, I'm at Derby. I'm doing some more site visits next week. I'll tell you a bit more about the Rail Hub rollout and what we're doing to improve the planning systems. And I look forward to catching up with you after Easter. All the best. Have a good Easter break. Bye bye.